So I got this thing a few weeks ago, and this is an emergency light. Look at this thing. And it's by Thrunite. Thrunite makes this thing. And it's really, you know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out like what even to do with it. And it's basically an emergency battery charger plus it's a light too. So it does that. And I'm like, what do I do with this thing? It's a survival light, right? So it's a little light that you just kind of keep in your pack. You know, because it'll light up, not very bright. It's not really meant to be a flashlight. But what's cool about it is you could take that off, right? And it's a USB. And then you have, it's a magnetic too. So it's in a case. And then you have a USB-C battery. It's a 3500, or I'm sorry, this is a 5000 milliamp battery, 3.6 volts. And it's really, really nice and convenient, this thing is. Now, Thrunite sent this out to me. Full disclosure, you know, I didn't buy this. They sent it out for me to review. And, you know, I'm like, what do I do with this thing? And I'm like, I don't really have any, I don't know what I'm going to use it for. And then one day at work, my Thrunite flashlight that I've been using for work, my EDC light for work, which is really a bulky ass light, but it's brighter than shit. And this thing is so freaking bright. And I use it to look up and down the crane aisles. And when I'm doing the refrigeration walk, I like to check up and the EVAPs and all that stuff. So it's got a lot of uses, a light like this. It's not a beam light like some of my O lights are, but this light lights up a wide, and it's a yellowy tint. But this was dead, and I didn't have a charger for it. And then I'm like, I have that USB. This is a USB charger too. Oh, actually, you don't even need to do this. I don't know why I'm taking the battery out of this. So yeah, I didn't have the charger or the battery for it, and I'm like, what do I do with this thing? Hold on a second here. Okay, now I go. All right, so I didn't have a charging cable for it, and I didn't have a way to charge it, and I need a flashlight at work. So there's USB-C here for this light. You see it there? And it was dead, and I'm like, oh, well, all I have is, you know, I'm like, I have that thing that Thrunite sent out. Let me try. This is a perfect time to try this out. And so essentially it comes with the little case here. Then it comes with your 5000 milliamp battery, USB-C. Then it has, if you click this little white button, it tells you the charging, like how much it's, and if I if I click the button, it might be dead. It can't be dead because I just charged it. But anyway, you click this button and it's it lights up how much the charge is. I'll show you in a second when I plug it in. So you plug it into here, you know, and it's an emergency light. This will charge your phone. So if you could just keep this thing in your backpack, it's not like having one of those bigger power banks like we have. We like to carry around, like something like this. You know, it's like you can have that in your backpack or whatever, but you can keep this, ladies, you can keep this in your purse. You know, I just keep it in my little side satchel pack, and it's got the different cables. So you have iPhone, a regular USB, which, you know, let's stop making regular USB at this point, can we? It's USB-C or iPhone or nothing. It's like, that's all I need. But you got the iPhone, then we have our USB-C, and we can just plug it into the light. And there you go. See that it'll start charging it. So it'll charge this light, fully charge this light. It'll charge your phone. It'll do different things like that. So that's what this thing is. It's basically an emergency charger, but it also has, and you can just keep it in a little case. I know all the wires are kind of annoying, but if you know you're only going to use it for one or two things, and just keep those cords, that's fine. You don't have to have this little 3-stage setup. It's just convenient that it has each one. So that might be something that you keep in your pack. Just, you know, hey, I got every cable I need right here. It's in one thing. You know, you plug the USB-C in the USB. Then you got your iPhone, regular USB, and USB-C. So all these different damn cables now and chargers. It's like we need to start simplifying things. But, and then, you know, if you need to have a searchlight, it also comes with, I don't think I have it around. I think I left it at work. But it also comes with like a hook thing. Let me see if it's in the box here. But it has like this magnetic hook and you can hook it. I don't think I must have left it at work or something like that. But it has that, so you can hang it from like your tent or you know, your roof of your car or under your hood, wherever you're working, and you can hang that and it'll just kind of hang there and give you light. And it's not super bright. It's not meant to be bright. It's just like an emergency lighting situation. It helps you out when, you know, when you can't see. And I really like it. It's just, you know, kind of sleek little design. It's small. You just throw it in your backpack. One thing I wish they would do is maybe make like a little bag for it or something, so you can have it all together. I just keep a rubber band around that, and that's just goes in my backpack. And there you go. And you know, you always have access to charge your flashlights or your phone without carrying something bulky like this. Now, having something like this in your backpack doesn't kill me, you know, it's like, it's a backpack, you know. But after a while, having a lot of crap in your backpack, it starts to get heavy. I've been carrying my recycled firefighter bag around a lot, and it's really simple. It only has a couple of ports in it, not ports, but like areas to put things. I've been carrying, like I always usually carry I have another butter bar in here. I always have this thing, and this is another thing that's really nice to just keep that in. It's small, you don't have to worry about it. But I always carry my recycled firefighter backpack. And I have the bulletproof, that's a bulletproof panel back here, just in case, you know, it's just some soft shell. But, you know, it only has, this thing is super simple. It only has a couple of zippers. I have another backup light right up here, my O light. So I always have a flashlight. And that goes in its holster. And, you know, so I have that up there. But inside here, in this panel, it's just, you know, that's all you have. It's really simple. This is this really small, lightweight backpack. So having, like, bigger things like this compared to just this thing, I'd rather just have that, and it does the same exact thing. Now, this is I believe this is 24,000 milliamps. Oh, this isn't an Anchor, this is a Ray. This is a good one though. Rav power. Yeah, so this is 2300 milliamps. So this is a big boy. You could charge a MacBook with this thing, your phone, multiple different things. So this is like, if I'm going on a flight, like when I drove across the country twice, when I flew across the country, when I flew from Philly to LA, when I flew from Chicago to Philly, you know, and driving from Philly to Iowa, from Los Angeles to Iowa, you know, doing all that, I pretty much just had this, and and my dark energy one. But, you know, having something like this to just, like, you know, have conveniently on you when you're traveling is awesome. And then if you're just a daily EDC item, it's really nice too. It's just, you know, having a redundancy of these kind of things is always ideal for me, because I don't like to have stuff that I need. And like, I'm always using my phone to film. I'm using my DJI. I always need to have stuff charged, and sometimes you forget, and maybe it's half charged or whatever. So it's really nice to have this to be able to charge my stuff up when I forget to do it. So that's it. This is just a real simple video for you guys. Wanted to check this out. I'll leave a link in the description for Thrunite and where to get this on Amazon, a link for Amazon. This is called the Thrunite TS2 Survival Light. It is brand freaking new. As you can see, Storm got the box. Storm did get the box. Didn't you, mama? She's over here laying. Right, bud? So, this is brand new. And like I said, Storm got the box. So anyways, just go look for that. I'll leave a link in the description, and they should be available. They're not that expensive. I don't know how much they are, to be honest with you, because I didn't buy it, but yeah. So that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Like, share, subscribe. All those links will be below for you to follow, and I appreciate you. Love you all. Peace.